Alright, we just left off yesterday having finished our siege of the castle. Let's talk to what's his name, huh?
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you are not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Finnir, are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
Mood, he must have children,
I saw a
chat.
bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
We get to go to the wedding, chat? I'm gonna go to the wedding. What are you looking for here? That was the loud takedown. Extra health. Damage. Adrenaline fiend. One or more adrenaline starts are filled. You gain a damage boost and attack speed. That seems good. I'll work our way down to that one. You can also grab extra weight of the bear here too at some point. One fast travel, please.
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
It's hugget at sitter mit ansvar.
Or are they gonna have a Christian wedding, chat?
Worthy celebration, my lord.
In the church?
May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Hey, Beefy, thanks for the 15 months. Welcome back. Morning. It's weird how the norm back then in such a violent time is just like almost everybody has battle scars that are visible. What's going on, Pokemon turn?
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kiss. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's an actual minigame, chat? I thought our character was just going to drink.
I accept.
Is that what you say? Yes. Celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
This ale is strong, brother.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed. Now.
Rebalance
some
when
silver.
tilting is good
Fine,
advice.
take it.
Everything's topsy-turvy now, chat. Thanks. Thank you for the 38 months. Welcome back. I appreciate it. I wasn't prepared for them to add the left stick into it, chat.
Behold, how late.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freyr. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they're aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Oh, man.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Behold, how light-footed I am. You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree.
We're not interested in his plow sword, chat.
Eivor, care for a challenge?
Eivor! Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Look at that, chat. We meet back some of our silver we lost earlier.
She stormed Brewer Castle, brought Lurid to his knees, and let Oswald hold him for trial. I could hardly believe my ears either. What is Oswald's voices?
There's someone on top of the church?
Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine.
You get the wool while the Saxon gets
Come
his milk.
join me!
They'll trade with each other, and when the time comes, we'll make it into a good stew for everyone.
You like sheep?
I hate it, actually. When we make that stew, you can have my bowl.
You think in such a strange way.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes.
He's gonna fall off
Now
this
I've caught
landing,
my
isn't
sun
he?
and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny. You're very strong.
You're very large.
Like, I can't climb with him. Where are we supposed to go? Ah, got it.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
And he's off.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It has been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I have ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good king, Oswald!
To Oswald! Skull!
Skull!
Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king! He... The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes! I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oath. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Irish swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue. You, always getting in the way!
Whoa, what was that? Oh, that must be the plus ability that we got after. Wanna be Beetle? Thank you for the 57 months. Welcome back.
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What is done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir, say goodbye before I leave.
So many months and so many more bad decks crafted if they look good on stream for a day. Yep. the second run back is always the most important one. Thanks for the almost 3.5 years, Cap. Happy Friday.
Valdis,
Will you not stay a moment longer, Eivor?
I should not linger. My band of folk await my return.
I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well and won yourself a worthy king.
I did, didn't I? Take care, Eivor.
Morning, Logan.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
We're collecting friends, chat.
Ógætlegastar kryddur og litir í borginni hinn miklu. Við öfluðum á nóg fjárinn einu af kryddum að það megin kaupa 12 knarrar að minnsta.
We got more skill points.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Is that enough to get us to the adrenaline boosty one? It is. And extra bear stats. Port to Randvi. How many more kingdoms do I have, chat? We've done 3 now. There's at least a few more, right?
Birna, welcome to the Raven Clan's nest.
Good to be here, Zombie. The people here seemed a mixed bag of nuts and seeds. I feel right at home.
You are at home. Settle in and get a feel for the place. We'll be heading out soon enough.
Of course. A quick drink and a friendly brawl, and I will be ready for the raids ahead.
What is it you do here again?
We're fishermen, my granddad and me, and we can help with anything you need. Bring us fish you find out there, and we'll pay you for them. But if I'm being honest, we can't do a thing until we have a place to work. If you've got time, we'd love it if you could build something.
I'll see you later, friend.
Goodbye!
Nowhere near enough supplies, Jim. Maybe we'll do another raid at some point. We'll see what the recommended level is for the next quest. I think we probably have enough power to keep pushing.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
Fucking dag chat.
Who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
I think Dag needs to let it go, Chip.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
There is a slight muffle with the mask. It is a nice touch.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items.
He's super guilty, chat.
Stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet.
Availed myself of a local resource. Rowan is right here, chap.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed. Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Being a petty lord of a state like this seems awful, chat. Having to hear disputes like this.
Painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely. Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Light our logo up so it doesn't overlap the subtitles. KPY! Thank you for the 33 months.
King
Thanks for hanging out.
Sent Chielbert to Shropshire.
Welcome back.
He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Chielbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Toby? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Ooh, we're a Hamlet, shit.
An arrival. I wonder if Valk is among them.
Power level 221. Yikes, not doing that one anytime soon. So do we pledge to a new area now? Is that the thing? Is that what we need to do?
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridge Shire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me. We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandebridge Shire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Is this quest just the horse butt simulator? For... Our horse seems confused, chat. I told it to follow the road and it was like, nah dog, I got no idea where that is. Oh, can the horse not get us to where we need to go? Wonder if the horse can traverse this. Oh yeah, no problem. I love me a good ATH, all-terrain horse. Oh yeah, I guess we do have to cross the river like they said, huh?
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
How long until we're ambushed? We're almost there.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
She's basically our sister-in-law, Chip.
And here we are. Welcome to Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here, too.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Someone rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and the Voda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
He's thirsty for some action, Chip.
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits, but do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
Oh. She's mocking us, chat.
There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
We are good at both of those things, chat. A brooding master, if you would.
Nicely done.
Next. I too take my sister-in-law on a murder spree for our first date. That's just good. It's good, clean fun, shit.
Stay sharp.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
that's super pleasant. Ooh.
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Feel stronger already.
Leather and some iron ore. Anything else in the camp worth noting? Doesn't look like it.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. If your first remains, we'll look around.
I saw they googly-eyed Arena a little bit, Paula. Morning, Cody. Sorry, kid. Ranvi's tasted blood shit.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Alright, let's see if we can get this better this time. It's Friday, chat. We'll do all the drinking games on Friday, okay?
Randvi, don't let her win. A good shot, Eivor, but Radley's done you better. Eivor is a beast, but you have my fealty, Randvi.
She fell over, though. Alright.
Any more and I'll drown.
We're not very good at
I
drinking
am
shit.
the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again.
I'm sure riding the horse is gonna be fine, chat.
Return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and
Everyone is horny for Eivor, chat.
Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Murder dating sim is a way more popular game genre than I ever realized, yeah, basically.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger. Free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm
was
sorry.
testing the waters with the Soma question.
I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the mead, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Oh, chat. Our brother's wife? Our brother's wife? Friendzone? Do we friendzone? I mean, she's not creepy like the other guy was creepy. She didn't give us the plow sword line, chat.
That is comforting to hear. I've long felt the same way. But I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired. But duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
No, Paul,
Today has
I
made
know
so
the result
much.
of that, Paul.
We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Oh, good. They're gonna cutscene it so I don't have to. Thanks, game. No blue alien butt. There was not blue alien butt. Sorry, chat. Wow, she left us, chat.
To the settlement.
Wow, cold. Oh, chat, we have four skill points now. How do you gain skills from that? I'll tell you when you're older, Tang. Back to wherever it is we're going. Oh, that quest is just done. Wait, which one is ours? Chat, I don't remember what our town is called. Oh yeah, this is Ravensthorpe, right? Wait, where? No, this is Ravensthorpe Hamlet. Alright, there we go. I'm uncertain the implications of you putting those skill points into melee. Hey, think we're ready to look at the map and pledge to the next area then?
My love.
Ranvi, you left so suddenly.
There's work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work then.
Okay, so you just be super forward then. Show me the alliance map. Let's do the one that's immediately to our left here, huh?
What about Senefordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
I should check on Volka. Okay, where is shaking that before we bounce?
Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Alright, off we go. Where's the person you want me to talk to? Which building is she? Does she have a building? I don't know that we've given her a building yet. To the left of the stable. It's over here. No? Chat, I don't know where we're going. Oh, closer to waterfalls. This must be it. Sears Hut. That one's expensive, Chad. Needs 800 supplies. I don't see her. I don't see her or see her, Chip. Okay, we're heading this way. Let's do that. Excuse me, you're drunk. Maybe you're drunk?
You are the only father.
Toby.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty, not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best.
Strong words,
I was prepared
Chip.
to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor.
Yeah, Chip.
Be strong, Toby. And know that you're valued.
You're a mostly functional therapist. Oh, I wonder if the horse was trying to go the other way because it can't cross the river. That's fine. We'll swim across, chat, and then we'll call the horse again. That's how this game works. A little bit of a wet trip, Chip. Huh. Whoa! Oh, sorry, horse. Chat, why would I spend resources upgrading my horse to swim when I can fall off and then whistle again? Excuse me? It's like, what are we stuck on? And the snake bit us. Back here, horse. Alright. Just ram right past him. fast travel point is not particularly close.
Need to cloak. These soldiers are tightly wound.
Mongrel!
Passage Dominus Nostra.
These people attacking me?
Try to flank!
Seriously?
Christ's mercy!
Got some mercy for you, bud.
They stripped the door!
I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the guards in towns just randomly attack you feature.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. An alehouse. This must be it. These soldiers are tightly wound. These soldiers are tightly wound.
Swaying air. We Hogastel, da Heswell, Bears not wham.
Always the same, isn't it? March here, march there.
Sigurd's not here. I'll ask around.
You have the sharpest hungan, Hakish way.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You're risking your life, and I'm the one who'll take it.
Oh, my. All I know is they jumped through the window. Guards! Help! Help!
What's Valhalla?
Help!
It's you! You threatened your
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Ain't paying her shit.
Wait up. Shoot! Shoot! Knock the idiot down. You'll bring to your face. We keep our wits about us. Get behind, Cat. Work with me.
Go, my eyes. Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolf-Kissed.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Gidritz has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taking up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Gidrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Gidrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
We're gonna be a paladin, chat? I mean, we get the ability to heal things.
Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my war cries? I heed Basim's wisdom. He follows my lead, always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright. And he has opened my eyes to a magnificent truth. He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the lords of Mercia, then all of England. But Basil has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face and heard the litany of my forefathers, and, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
You flight twice, it will bump your charisma to level 2 for the bonus conversation options to open up. Yeah, maybe we should make a point to do that. It's kind of silly to me that that's a mini game you have to play and not just something I can put a couple of skill points into.
Give me a hand over here.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it.
You're not the alderman here, Lady Edwin. Turn around and walk away, and we'll leave you be.
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Raven clan. Lay down your arms, free my friend here, and kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red arse, wayface. I've done with this offal. I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Can't hold out much longer.
What have they done to you?
What kind of mess did you get yourself into?
Oh, yeah, the...
Meet your fate! Don't tie me! I can still fire these bastards!
Now I'm ready. I'll kill you. Run home now. Back. Away with you. Nice.
Desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met.
That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk
Where
with...
is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop the trial.
Tell us where and we'll go now. Their lives depend on the speed of your tongue.
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor, to horse.
Should we grab the last of our prizes here before we leave, chap? Want loot, not a letter.
Off again, Eivor. You and I, with blades drawn and hearts ablaze.
Who is this Fulke that Basim spoke of?
An ally, Eivor. A most important ally. A holy woman who trades in prophecies and secret knowledge.
That is not the sort of...
Ah, yes, the important allies,
We're
chat.
looking for, Sigurd.
No, even better. You cannot imagine what discoveries await.
You're speaking strangely, brother.
Because I'm alive, Eivor. My heart's alight with the fuel of battle fire. Like old times, eh?
Yes, Sigurd. Like old times.
Remember our hunts beyond the Northern Way? Our first big kill was a 10-point deer. We brought it down together. The arrows from our bows like darts of ice.
With sharpened shin bones for skinning the beast.
You on the right, me on the left. We leapt and struck.
We crashed to the ground like a felled tree. Then the bloody struggle.
Damn animal bit my hand. Never knew a buck could bite so hard.
But I pierced its throat, spilling its life wine into the drifts. That put an end to him.
Such tale.
I don't know what these guys are doing over here exactly, chap, but...
Such tales you siblings tell.
It's just one of 1,000, Basim. It was the glorious dawn of our lives.
You haven't yet explained who this Fulke woman is.
When the time is right, I will.
She is the fulcrum of a larger plan.
It's also an interesting decision from a game design character building choice that a lot of your special combat maneuvers have to be found inside of these books.
Above conquering England. What last defense will we need?
Patience, eh? Patience.
Fine. Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alliance fails...
The books are set and you could look them up. Okay.
Keep your dread secrets, brother. But if this alliance fails, you may take them to your grave.
This fever will break once you know the whole truth. I promise.
There. We have time yet. They're holding the trials just ahead.
My blade is thirsty, friends. Shall we roll in like 3 barrels of fire?
No. We must be careful. Do not let the executioner swing his axe.
They're about to execute the prisoners.
Whoa. Not true. Silence. They stand accused and are guilty of spreading calumny against
Nice race here. God's ground in the bushes.
Do you confess to cravenly plotting to betray Lady Edwin? My father, his father, and his father's father all fought for Mercia. I have fought for Mercia. Now you would shackle us to the whoremonger of Wessex? This trial is a sham, and you are an ass. Disgraceful death. Bravo! Execute the prisoners at once! Rescue us! We can help! I stand with Giesrich.
You're surely with us.
I owe you my life. Fight for Giedrich! Is that your best shot?
Siegfried, send me. Let's get away from this place.
Justice for you! You'll regret this!
Yeah, I say I have to find that exploding pot to get in there, right?
I'll make you pay!
My bow ability at the top is essentially a bomb. Oh, that's good to know.
For the Shire!
Neat. Weighs less, increases melee damage at night. I know y'all need to get to safety, but you're gonna need to wait a second. There's prizes over here. Ow, that hurt. We're out of healing rations, shit. Alright, that at least got us to full, I suppose. Fallen to you to render judgment on those Thanes who flouted their rule. No question of innocence, but should they confess, let them die more easily. Alright, key for prizes since we're here. I'm doing well, Affinity to Squirtle. Happy Friday. Where's right here, right? Do we get another melee ability? Feign death. Oh, we did. I don't know how useful that is.
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Barred from the other side. Well-placed arrow shot at the right angle might be the success. I understand now. And Eldor, in consultation with the Thane of the Shrine, to rebuild the ruins of our Roman heritage. All able-bodied women are returned these buildings to their former glory. Yeah, it's weird to me that so many of these buildings are in ruins. I feel like you'd want to just, like, you know, reuse the bones that are here. A lot of work went into it. It's weird that there's so many run down.
Talk safely over there. We fought with our Weasley elder for years. Now his widow wants to lop off our heads.
Bless you all. Thanks to you, I live to pay Lady Edwin back in blood. I am Thane Holt. Does Giedrich live?
He's safe in Buckingham.
Good, Thane. We are at your side in this fight, to keep this land in the hands of those who love Mercia, be they Saxon or Dane.
God in heaven knows I'd sooner see a Dane married to my daughter than sell a man of Wessex one of my pigs. If Giedrich is behind you, then I am too.
We're told you know of a holy woman, Fulke. Where is she now?
Can we not fixate on this cipher, Fulke? Edwin is our focus.
Fulke holds a secret that may turn the tide of this fight. Without her, I cannot achieve my full purpose here.
The madwoman Fulke?
You see, brother? Your mysterious Fulke has a mind in disarray.
Mad or no, I want to speak with her.
Understand this. Fulke is a heretic, a sower of poisoned knowledge, and an enemy of the Church. She claims to have seen or spoken with God himself. And for this, Lady Edwin had her imprisoned, I know not where.
At a monastery, I suppose. We should make inquiries.
Sigurd, do we not owe Giedrich some word of what has happened here?
You can speak with him in my stead, but we must hurry. Fulke's life may be in danger.
We risk losing all the gains we've made here for the sake of this woman.
Trust me, Eivor. Fulke is of great importance. You'll soon understand.
I hope I will.
We have a camp to the east, at Linforta. An old harbor on the Great Ouse. Meet us there.
We Thanes will raise a feard and join with you to take down Edwin, whatever it takes. Bring this news to Giedrich, and tell him we'll be ready when he calls.
To be fair, Two Modes, he's doing something stupid over a prophecy, not specifically this woman, I think. There's some kind of bug where it doesn't show the thing on the map right away until I toggle and retoggle. Yeah. We still have yet to find any bear armor, Chip.
No soldiers here now. Giedrich has cleared them all out.
Good stuff. People won't be violent towards us anymore, chat. To be fair to us, we cleared out a lot of the soldiers, too.
Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciam. Christi fidelium explentes. Qui sinistra tristis terra matque. Iluc vagabantur incertis.
There's something of value in the church, chat.
In terra quoram domino quia mortis eos. Utiles promisit dilationem. Cum magna voce latrari canes belli cubum. Sic faciem vimpor felium et ambulato per yoga. Nantum canibus adolibitque.
And it's an armor too. Anybody see the key anywhere?
Valde in regno de Egypti faraoni. Cessus cum prophet.
Mind if it does. It's above us. Jesus must love us, chat, or else he wouldn't have made this ladder so easy for us to get to. More Raven stuff, chat. Sedge. I guess we got mostly Magister's things, huh? Oh, weird storage room. Making you search around for a key is pretty pointless. Yeah, there's some small game design decisions like that in this game for sure that are a little head scratchy.
She's well supplied, that's for certain. Well done capturing these, lad.
Oil jars, spring-oiled arrows, fodder and the like. Take what's useful and burn the rest.
Giedrich.
Eivor, do the Thanes live?
Every single one. They've set out to raise a fear of fighting men. They all stand with you, Giedrich.
We'll need every pike and poker we have to take down Edwin. And you, and your brother, are you still with me?
I like your bluntness, Giedrich. My axe is yours. My brother's too.
Edwin's plopped her haunches down in her castle now. She has men and supplies coming. Curse her eyes. Where is your brother and the odd fellow?
They continue their
The odd
search for
fellow.
Fulke.
It's a good
She
description
seems
of
to
him.
think she will help us chase Edwin to an early grave. But I do not understand how.
You do what you must, Eivor. I'll ready what men I've got for the coming fight. I'll move towards Kinnabella Castle and bring up the Fyrd for an assault. Edwin's fortress is strong and sure.
Is there anything I can do to weaken her grip on the Shire? It will make her anxious.
Ah, there's a notion. You could chip away at her flag bearers if you see them, and defend my Fyrd if any are in strife. We stole some of her supplies here. If you find any other stores like this, destroy them.
That I can do.
When you're ready for war, you'll find me at a camp near Kinnabella Castle.
What a bunch of wonderful side quests before, huh?
Jesus is just another god, as if he'd have anything to do with them.
Multiple quests accepted. Find and speak to Sigurd. Weekend, they're holding Oxfordshire. All right, I think we'll probably pick up tomorrow with this one. Where's it at? It's over there. All right, let's do that. We'll pick up tomorrow with that one. Go ahead, manually save real quick here. All right, we're a little over 14 hours in. Anybody who's played this before, about how far into the story am I? It looked like we'd done 3 of the 6 options to forge alliances with, so are we about halfway, or are we a bit less than that? %? 15%? Seriously? So there's more to do after we forge all of the alliances and things like that, I take it? Wild. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was long. Usually I come in under the predictions. We must be right about on track for the average time to beats then. Yeah, I'm usually a good bit under the average. England isn't the only map. That's wild. It's a lot of single player.